What is happening, all my YouTube brethren? Thanks for tuning back into the channel today, right here with the Rust Belt Mechanic. We've got the Dirty Max back in the shop today, not for any real mechanical issues or add-ons or anything like that, but just some cosmetic goodies that I picked up this last week, something you guys might enjoy. We ended up getting some OPT7 Redline tailgate lighting system. We got that one. We're going to give a listen into the Ryan's Diesel Service 68mm race turbo that we put onto it, because the sound on that thing is just absolutely perfect, mellowing out, and I really wanted to share how awesome that sound is with you guys. We're gonna get into this. Make sure you guys stay tuned. So the kit that we picked up is this Redline LED tailgate lighting system. It's going to have all of your stops, turns, reverse, running lights, everything all built in one with these extremely bright LEDs. From OPT7, this thing costs right around 120, 130 bucks. They have some discount coupon codes that you guys can find here and there, but this is what comes in the system. Comes in this really nice outside case so nothing happens, and shipping comes inside of this plastic case as well. Got your 60-inch LED bar that's going to work great for right in between the tailgate and the rear bumper of the old Dirty Max, and then a couple of different ways of mounting it. One, they have the 3M double-sided tape on the back of the unit, as well as some adhesion cleaning and promoter, and then it also has some Scotch locks and stuff, which I would definitely not recommend to use. That one's totally missed. Error. Then it also comes with some different clips for mounting. We were actually going to be using that today because I trust those a little bit more, where we're going to have to be mounting this light assembly. As far as hooking it up, it either comes up with where you can plug it straight into a 4-pin right here for a trailer, or it's got an adapter to plug that into it and wire directly into the lighting that you guys need. All in all, it's going to be a pretty easy setup. Let's get into it. So where it's supposed to mount is right here in between your tailgate and your rear bumper. It's going to be put right in between that area, and as you can see here, I have one little issue. At some point in its life, the rear bumper got tagged just a little bit, and the left side sits lower than the right side. That's kind of a pain, but I've been trying for the last 20 minutes to adjust this, and it just will not adjust any better than that. I can get the left side to come down lower, which not really supposed to be able to, but it would. So I got that one up as much as it'll go, and the right side down as much as it'll go. So unfortunately, we're going to be having to do a little bit of modification to the instructions that they say. Normally, they tell you to take the rear tailgate off of this, and then in this little area that's opening about 1.5 inches right here, you're going to be cleaning off that area right in here and sticking it or clipping it to that steel area right there. I think I'm going to do something a little bit different. This little fairing here that's part of the bumper, I think I'm going to put the bar actually on that. Yes, it won't have any little, backing to it right here in the middle section, but I don't think that's going to be too much of an issue. That way, with the clips, I am able to adjust it a little bit to make it look a little bit more level in the back of the truck. This side, I'll be able to make a hole and screw it in a little bit higher. This side, I'll be able to screw it in and put it a little bit lower, make it look nice and even with the bottom of the tailgate. Hopefully it won't look too dumb, but let's get into see what we're looking like when we mount that. That's right, guys. It was literally that easy to install. The screws that came with the kit were self-tappers. They self-tap right into that backing area of the bumper, and I think where I got it mounted evens it up really, really well. As you see, the gap's exactly the same on either side. We only have about 1.5 inches of gap on either end. So the 60-inch version of this is what was perfect for it. They also have a 48-inch version for the guys with the smaller trucks. That would be able to work for those, or if you guys were putting them up in like the top edge of the bed. I've seen that put in some applications, a little bit different, but yeah. So now the wiring, we're going to be dropping this down right in between the opening of the bumper right here, and we've got our trailer wiring underneath. So as we can see here, guys, underneath of my truck, they've already got kind of a cobbed up mess. And they added on an additional 7-pin wire for inside of the bed when they had a 5th wheel hitch. And as you can see, somebody already decided to use a whole bunch of Scotch locks, which I absolutely hate. Here in Ohio, the weather sucks. You can't reliably keep these things sealed up. So I am actually going to take my time today and redo all of this so I can keep my 7-pin inside the bed just in case for future reference, and then also tie in our other adapter. Here is this 4-pin unit that's going to tie onto that adapter that you guys saw earlier, as well as the white wire is going to tie into a reverse light, which is also going to be here in the same area. Why they don't keep it on the same, I don't know. Whatever. So we're going to tie all of this in today, and we'll show you what we have after I fix all this spaghetti wiring of crap. All right, so it still kind of looks like a little bit of a jumbled up mess, but it is a safe and secure jumbled up mess. I clipped out all of those ugly ass butt connector or the Scotch locks and put in these nice butt connectors. These butt connectors are actually really, really awesome. See if I can get a really good close up of one of them. So you actually crimp them on either side to hold the wires in place. Then you heat shrink. You've got this heat shrink that seals around the edge of the wires. And then in the middle, there's a little bit of low temp solder. Once you heat that section up, it actually puts solder between the two joints. So it's like it's soldered, crimped together, and heat shrunk all in one. Yeah, these are a little bit pricey through Tifco at like 90-some cents a piece, but for the peace of mind of having everything all safe, secure together, weatherproof, out of the way, it's what I would definitely recommend rather than Scotch locks, especially in states like Ohio. So now what we're going to do, zip tie all this up out of the way, get it up, tucked up nice and neat, zip tied up, and then we're going to check out what this thing looks like. All right. Here we are, guys. We've got her all lined up. So here is your running lights. Okay, there's that. Now we're going to give some turn signals. Some brake lights. Hazards. And some reverse lights.